Oh my goodness. Hold on, y'all. I dropped my remote control. And I do not want my garage to open up while I am sitting in this room. So I have to be careful. Okay, good evening. Thank you for coming to my channel. My name is DebraAnnMatthews, and my channel is called Lose Weight With Me. So come on in here and let's chit-chat a little bit, will you? Hit the like button and let me know what state you're calling from. If you would, let me know if you're a new subscriber or if you are a person who's come on here before. Say hi to me. Can you believe that I have lost like 26 pounds? Let's see, 11.2 and 14.4. That's 5, 6, 11, and 14. That's 25.6 pounds in the last 6 weeks. Dehydrated, okay? Can you believe that? My stomach was hurting so bad that several times I wanted to call 911, take me to the hospital. Right here, see right here. And then I had a teleconference appointment with the doctor. We made the appointment in the 9 o'clock hour. It was supposed to be at 10:15. Then that was yesterday. They never called me. I called them at 10:18. They were like, well, the doctor's running behind. And then they started emailing me today saying, we're sorry you missed your appointment. Then they called me and go, we don't even have anything scheduled for you. We don't do teleconference. Well, that ain't my fault. That's y'all fault. We don't know why that ain't my fault. That's y'all fault. But I said, it's okay. My coach is an EMT. He told me what my problem was. And while I was sitting with him, I drank 3 bottled waters. And by the time the van came to pick me up, I felt completely better. And by the time I got home and sprinkled a little bit of baking soda in some water, I felt even better. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord. Y'all, don't be like me. Drink y'all water. That's why I say I got my mind on my weight loss and my weight loss on my mind. My water, not so much. Because I really like fancy water. But when I go to Publix, I have to use the app. It's complicated, so I don't be doing complicated stuff. So I just stick with Walmart. But I don't be putting my water on my mind, like my weight loss on my mind, okay? So drink your water. And apparently, I ain't been eating enough fiber either. Because I've been eating like a piece of meat. I mean, Coach told me, you know I'm hard-headed. This is the plan. Protein, 9 ounces of protein. Oh, thank you. Thank you, y'all. Thank you. Oh, hi, Thailand. I might want to come to Thailand sometime. Protein, carbs, and vegetables for breakfast. Protein, carbs, and vegetables for lunch. Protein, vegetables, and a fat for dinner. You can eat a scoop of peanut butter. You can eat, like if you fry something or cook something in oil. You know, okay, Coach. All I got for you is some vegetables. Some fruit. I've been eating salad and protein. But I've been eating apples and oranges and grapefruit and watermelon too. Where do you go? Like I got. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to eat beans, white potatoes. He was like, if you cook your potatoes, leave the peeling on them. And all right. Wait a minute, girl. Wait a minute. Wait. Just a minute. Cheryl, you done lost 16 pounds, girl. Cheryl. Woo-hoo. Before you said what's up to your channel is unlisted. Oh, well, how did I do that? Cheryl. Woo-hoo. Congratulations. Woo-hoo. Yeah, you know that song. Girlfriend. Woo-hoo. I'm gonna tell your boyfriend. Yeah. Tell him woo-hoo, exactly what you're doing. Yeah. Tell him what you're doing to me. Late at night when the wind is free. I'm gonna have to tell him you wanna be a girlfriend of mine. Yay! Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Okay, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. Ain't nothing changed. I still need support. I still need donations. Okay, Cash App, Venmo. You can Zelle, but you have to email me and get the Zelle information because. Okay, we're going to Obesity Action Coalition in Memphis in December. I'm doing a program tomorrow, a business program tomorrow, but we're going to do something for people who are obese in my town. And Corner to Corner starts in, what that mean? I'm going to Corner to Corner, which is August 27th, and they're going to teach me how to make some money. And then I'm going to be doing the Nashville Entrepreneurship Center October 5th. So they're going to teach me how to make some money. And I need to make some money so I can stop begging y'all to donate. And, we got to do this thing. If I'm going to be driving the car, I got to get an $80 oil change. That doesn't make no sense. But I haven't really been driving my car that much. So I've gone like maybe 2,000 miles, maybe. Now, remember, I ain't drove my car 5 minutes in 5 years, okay? So I was going to get an oil change this month, but I had too many bills to pay. So I'll try next month. But I was just going to get it on the general principle of the fact that I do drive my car at least 2 days a week, if not 3. So I'm going to start. I went to church Sunday. I did really well. And so I did really good. I didn't panic. I asked somebody behind me to hold the seat. So I got up real good. No cane. I walked to the car. I did that. They took my bags. Next time I'm going to if you're a lady, you kind of have to let people carry your bags, especially if they insist. But, the point is I walked. And what you have to do once you've had pain, you got to walk. You have to give yourself grace. So when you are not scared, when your brain and your body isn't scared, then you can do it. Hi. What's her name? Birthday, Livy? Happy birthday to Livy. And you should give me a Cash App. Happy birthday to Livy. Happy birthday to Livy. Oh, she's 16. Oh, happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Livy. Birthdays are fun. Okay, y'all. I gotta drink some more water. I gotta eat some beans. I gotta eat some broccoli. I gotta eat some spinach. I gotta eat some celery, which I like all those things. I cut up a lot. Not a lot. I cut up pretty much all the potatoes that I had in my house. I bought another bag. And I made some scalloped potatoes with big old pretty onions. This lady gave me this big pretty onion. She said, hi, Vanessa Brown. Oh, Vanessa Brown just left my house. Them big pretty onions this lady gave me. I cut them up on the potatoes. And see, I'm eating. Vanessa, she helped me fix my plate. Because my arms were hurting when I got through cutting. I was like, my arms hurt. I was going to put a load of wash in the wash and put the clothes in the wash and the dry. And I don't know. Miss Debra got to try to do that tomorrow. What? When I went to, yesterday when I went to training, I was like, Coach, this is the one day we ain't even exercise because my stomach hurt. But he was tired too. He had driven to Texas this weekend. He didn't admit it because, special forces, military don't admit weakness. But I was very worried about him. But anywho, I got to focus on, remember, it's not about weight loss because people, see, I see skinny people with canes and walkers. Oh, thank you, Vanessa. Thank you, Vanessa. Thank you, Vanessa. I appreciate your help. I appreciate your help. I appreciate your help. Um, I see people with canes and walkers, and they skinny. I'm like, is my goal to be skinny or is it to be something else? I believe it's to be something else, and that's healthy. So I'm not gonna eat. I'm not gonna eat any more salad until, okay, July. Is it still July? Is it August? September, October. So I'm gonna eat salad in November, and I'm gonna give myself some time with just some vegetables and some beans. I want to eat some rice, but when I read, even though my coach said I could eat the rice, but when I read the carbs, so rice got a lot of carbs in it. But I like rice and I want to eat rice, so I got to see. I got to ask my coach again. He gonna tell me that I probably can't eat it. I don't know. Whatever he tell me, I'm gonna do. But he told me to keep the outside on the potatoes because they are good for you. That's a lot of fiber. So Vanessa in the comments say, everybody say thank you, Vanessa, for helping Miss Debra. Vanessa, she cut up the potatoes like sweet potato French fries. So all I gotta do is put them in the oven or put them in my little cooker. See, I could do that because cutting and putting them in make my arms hurt. So I'm gonna do that because I gotta get my fiber in there. And I gotta drink this water. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bottles of water up there. And that's probably just half a gallon. So I gotta put it on my mind and drink the water. I got four cases of water in this house. Drink the water, Debra. So I gotta get my water in because I'm gonna do my blood test next week. And my doctor said if my uric acid levels are good, I love how you have the much you eat fruits instead of chips and cookies. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. It took me a while. See, I've been working out for 3 or 4 years. For about 2 years, my coach is bouncing around, losing 30 pounds. He ain't even fat. And I'm like, Coach, I ate. And I was like, I brought this to him. I was like, Coach. He was like, no, but I already ate them. So I kind of knew he was going to say no. But I'm like, but Coach, they ain't even have that many bad things on it. But this is processed. But you know what? I miss seasoning salt. I miss stuff, Every now and then I'm going to eat a little bit of something or another. But this is the key. I'm going to balance it. But if I have a hamburger, I will eat French fries. But if I have a hamburger, I will eat barbecue chips because that's 4 grams of sugar. But Cheryl Ann, we don't give unsolicited advice on my channel, baby girl. I do what my coach say. I don't do what y'all say. And you can't do what I say either because guess what? This is what we learned. And I've been telling y'all this all along. I have to learn what I should eat. Me, not you. You have to learn what you should eat. So we don't like unsolicited advice unless I ask you a question. Then you can tell me. Unless you're just sharing what you want to do. So, But see what you saying anyway ain't gonna work, Cheryl. Unless you're gonna come over here and cook that brown rice. Tell Vanessa that's a lot of work. Brown rice take 45 minutes to cook. Unless you buy the 90-second brown rice. Now let me tell you something else. My coach gave me a list of stuff to eat. I read it, I read it. I don't know. I read it, but I think about what I'm gonna eat. What's simple. I don't like all that cooking. I don't like all that. I do like it. I'm gonna tell you what I really wanted, Vanessa. I really wanted that cream of chicken soup over that chicken or over the potatoes. But my coach said I could eat soup, but he said I could eat sauces. But I'm gonna do it. But this is the thing. When I get on that scale Friday, I want my weight to go down, 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 not up, up, up. And if I eat it, I already ate about 5 of these this week. I ate the rest of them. I maybe ate 4 of them because I ate 1 over the weekend. So I can't be doing all of that all willy-nilly. I can't do it. I gotta stick with the plan. Stick with the plan. I bought 2 bags of oranges, 1 bag of green apples, 1 bag of red apples. I thought I didn't even like green apples, but apparently I do. And but we appreciate you, Cheryl. I think I bought some kiwi, but anywho, my coach was like, you can eat all the fruit you want, and that's okay. That's okay. But I'm down to 2 meals a day, so I'm gonna eat breakfast. Like Friday, I'm gonna eat breakfast before I go exercise, because if I don't eat before I exercise, it's not gonna be a good day. So what I did, I used to do this a long time ago. I put 2 or 3 boiled eggs in the spinach and let it boil for like 15 minutes or longer. So then when I crack the egg open, I'm just going to stir it inside the spinach. And I'm going to eat that for breakfast, because that's protein. And I'm going to grab some chicken too, because that's not enough protein. And then Friday, I'm going to have... fish and coleslaw at the center. If they have salad, I might eat it, because the salad is on this bowl right here. Eat banana before it works. Actually, you're right. I buy 2 bananas every time I go grocery shopping, but don't give me no advice on one. My bananas got a lot of fat in them, but I like bananas, so I buy 2 every time I go grocery shopping. Sometimes I buy 1, but groceries expensive. So, what? The thing that just tripped me out is, see, this is why you have to pay attention to your own journey, your own goals. Get yourself a trainer, a person who knows nutrition, and pay attention. I mean, I gained 0.4 pounds Monday, 1.4 pounds Friday, I lost 4.4 pounds from last Monday. Last Friday, I lost 5.4 pounds. The last Monday before that, I lost 5 pounds. And so, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. When I ride the big bus, unless I got to pee, I get in the seat. And see, I get up and sit on the seat. And in fact, when I was coming home Tuesday, I wasn't feeling well. When I tried to get up, I almost fell. But the driver, he literally can pick me up. And a lot of times they'll send him, sometimes he comes, but when he comes, it'll really be when my wheelchair breaks or something, so he can push it. He's really strong. And he literally just picked me up, because I wasn't feeling well, so my knees gave out. But I tried. I did my best. But you got to realize, it's been 195 days of exercise and learning, and my weight loss support group on Mondays. I interview my weight loss support teacher tomorrow on Thursdays. And I go to weight loss support group on Monday. I exercise in the water on Monday mornings. Tuesday, personal training. Wednesday, day of rest. Thursday, personal training. It looks so... yeah, Friday, water. Saturday, an activity. And hopefully, if somebody send me a cash app, a sister can go to the farmer's market and get her a beet juice shot, so she can get that extra boost of nutrition. And I might go to my friend's church on Saturday to hear him preach, or I might rest. I'm just gonna try to take extra days of rest, because I need to rest. And so, even this dress right here, look how much space in this dress I got on. It's big. And so, but I'm excited, because I'm scared. Let me tell you something else. Just because I've lost 232 pounds, I got sad today. I was crying, and I was sad, because I was like, I looked at a picture of me and my sister, and I was like, I'm the ugly one. And I know y'all always tell me I'm pretty, and I call my niece, and she was like, you look just like me, Aunt Debra, you're not ugly. And I'm like I said, I'm not talking about you. And I called my big sister. She was like, that's the devil. Cry about that weight loss you just had. I said, yes, sister. Dry them tears up. Yes, sister. Thank you, sister. So it's still there are still mental challenges I have to go through. And she's right. That's why it's so important that I don't listen to you all tell me anything negative, because life is hard enough. And so we have to give ourselves the habit of speaking like the children of Israel spoke. Now, them hard-headed children of Israel over there telling Aaron, come on, let us, we need a God to worship. And then God was like, Aaron, scoot over right quick so I can handle them. God, don't kill them. They gonna say you brought them out of Egypt just to kill them. And then he gonna ask them dummies, those who are on God's side, come over here. Can you believe some people didn't even come? So now they guess to die. So the point is, you gotta have faith, and you got, the Bible tells, God told you, tell your children's children about what I did for you, so they don't forget. Okay? Because if you make God, now he told y'all, he told us what was gonna happen to us, but he told us, okay, even though y'all had hard head, y'all gonna get taken into slavery, I'm still your God, and I'm still gonna take care of you. And it washes back to all of us, because some of us black people who were children of Israel, our friends were the children of Israel, not us. But Jesus came, so he washed that on back. So it's all of us now, if that makes sense. Oh, thank you. I mean, I think I'm pretty, but sometimes when I get too much attention, it kind of, and it's not even, sometimes when I get the wrong kind of attention, it kind of bothers me. But I can't let that bother me, because when I got grown and moved back to Memphis, them men couldn't stop talking about my BRQPW. That's how Bobby OJ used to say it. And I used to be like, sister, why do I always got to say something about that? And she said, that's not all they see. That's just the first thing they see. So my thing is, if you're going to bring attention to my BRQPW, then you should give me a donation and support what I'm trying to do. Because what I'm trying to do is for good. And then Arnold, he sent me a donation today. He was like, I sent it to you because I appreciate that. But don't. He's like, don't lose too much. Man, get off my page. But I took that donation. Hi, George from Canada. You're from French Canada. Hola. Okay, so bonsoir. Au revoir. I'm going to tell you something in French. See if you can see what I'm saying. Je m'appelle Geneviève. That's my French name. J'étudie français pour 1, 2, 3, 4 ans. Mais je ne parle pas très bien. I studied French for 4 years, but I do not speak French very well. But I still really like French. So good. So, okay, I'm going to tell y'all one thing from our, I told y'all I got my body composition done. Oh, thank you, George. So you must be in Montreal or Quebec, however y'all say that. I got my body composition done on Monday, and it's amazing. This results from, now you have to be a member. I haven't even posted it yet, but the members get to see my exact weight. But I'm going to tell y'all that, okay, 36.4. I've lost 36.4 pounds since December 27, 2024. And my skeletal muscle mass, it went from 119.5 to 109.8. And my coach, he said, that doesn't mean it's the bad kind. So, and he said that my, thank you, girl, Dad. Then my percent body fat, it went down from 55.9 to 55.8. So, it's still good. They're moving. But what I love is when it tells me my left arm weighs 8.82 pounds, but my right arm weighs 8.91 pounds. But my right leg is actually bigger than my left leg. But my right leg, it looks bigger than my left leg. But my right leg weighs 30.58 pounds. But my left leg weighs 31.37 pounds. And I'm going to get it done again August, September, October, in November. So every 3 months. So what I like about this is the more you, like for me, the more I learn about health and wellness and obesity and all the stuff, it's just encouraging. And it tells me that weight loss is for me too. I had lost over 100 pounds before I truly believed that weight loss is for me. So the total amount of body water I have is 47.2. For built dry lean mass is 239.8. So 239 pounds of my body is for building muscles and strengthening bones. I guess that's how much my bones and muscles weigh. I don't know. For stored excess energy, body fat mass. Oh, thank you, Vanessa. It says 400 and I guess this is how much I weigh, so I don't need to tell y'all that. But anywho, when I get to $3.99, I got this from I got this from Temu, not Dollar Tree. Mike D, but send me a cash app, and honey, I'll go to Dollar Tree and give me some necklaces. I need to go to Dollar Tree and give me some cleaning supplies. Anyway, hook a sister up, Mike, if you're gonna talk about it. My BMI by body mass index is 67.4. My percent body fat, that's 55.8. So that's kind of good because it used to be 55.9. So I just like to pay attention. And this is the first time that I have been doing things. Okay, thank you, Vanessa. Doing things that it's for the long haul. It's for the long haul. It's not for short-term weight loss. Then I forget I'm trying to lose weight. So this is I went to the Obesity Action conference July the 24th, and next year's conference is going to be in Orlando, but they will have some free mini trainings throughout. There's Jackson, Mississippi coming up, Atlanta, and then Memphis on December the 6th. So I've been covering a couple of things, so I'm gonna show y'all. And they don't usually let people have a copy of this, but the president said I could have a copy because I told him all I'm gonna do is go over it with my people on my YouTube channel. I'm not gonna try to sell it or anything. And I was very glad that he allowed me to do that. It's 37 pages, so I'm gonna tell you a couple of things that I think is interesting. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this: a new way to think about obesity. Check this out. According to 2013 is when obesity and food addiction is now considered a disease, but most of us don't even know that. So a new way to think about obesity. Obesity results from genetic and environmentally driven dysfunction of the normal body fat regulatory mechanisms, leading to an inappropriately elevated body fat. Overeating, check this out, listen to this. Overeating does not cause obesity. Obesity causes overeating. Undereating does not fix obesity. Fixing obesity leads to undereating. Okay, so let's look at what does all of this mean to you. The old way of thinking is my lifestyle is a personal choice. I just need to work harder to eat less and exercise more. If I struggle, it's my fault. I brought this on myself. Asking for help is the easy way out. The current way of thinking is I have a predisposition to gain weight that is due to abnormal appetite regulation, stress, mood, medications, and other life events that promote gain. I have a medical condition that would benefit from seeking help. Now, this is clinical and scientific stuff. If you go to my Michelle Pettis Mind Over Meals, it's going to teach you how to deal with your emotions, because what she teaches us, and this is exactly why how I've been able to lose weight, is when you understand the food culture, and when you understand that the food culture is made to make you want to eat. Buy one, get one free. Happy hour, 3 for 1, 2 for this, 99 cents. And they promote us to eat for every reason other than hunger and nutrition. And they promote us to eat food that's not natural foods. You know, one reason why I might have been crying today, and I called my sister, and I was I wasn't really sad. I just felt sad. I called my niece. I hate to bother her because Lord have mercy, that's my middle girl. But I just called her crying with all them tears. And but because I had been eating carrots and sweet potatoes and chicken and drinking water and eating grapes, my brain got all of that good nutrition so it could help me to make a better decision. And I recently told somebody, stop all that crying. She was crying over something, nigga. And my sister said, stop all that crying. I said, okay, sis, I'm stopping. Because my brain had good nutrition in it, had some water in it. It was a little dehydrated, but for the most part, it wasn't laden with sugar and salt. And it was able to switch and go, come on, let's cut this potato up and let's stop all that crying. That's why we got to eat whole, nutritious food. And that's how, even if you're skinny and you eat all that bad food, your brain can't function properly and it can't help your body to make good decisions and to do good things. Okay, so that makes sense to me. Okay, and because that makes sense to me, I'm able to do it. I'm going to tell you more about what this research says. One thing that this research is saying is that they haven't come up with a way. Oh, thank you, Vanessa. I appreciate you. They haven't come up with a way to decide how obesity is affecting the body. They know that it could. They haven't come up with a definition because really, honestly, I'm way over 400 pounds, but I really don't have a whole lot of health problems. But somebody else might be 200 pounds and have a whole lot of health problems. So what they're saying is they haven't come up with a proper way to classify the body mass index and its disease. So, hi, Harold Smith. You're going to send me a donation? Check this out. Lancet Diabetics and Endocrinology Commission on the Definition and Diagnosis of Clinical Obesity. And what happens is when they do research, then after a while, the common knowledge about the research hits us. So 58 experts from around the world used a consensus to tackle unresolved issues about obesity care to better define how to assess excess fat beyond the BMI. So what they're trying to do is come up with a scientific measurement to say if you have this much body fat, you're going to be getting this kind of problem. But they can't say that because they're not God, first of all. And second of all, it's really not true. You know, because our sumo wrestlers, they've been sumo and wrestling for a while. And big wrestlers and them other people, I mean, they just fat. It's like a thing. It's like a health. It's like a, when I went to Africa, I got more attention than everybody in the group I was in. When the little boys seen me, they ran to me. Now, them women, they was hating in the market. They was speaking in their little language about me because I got a big old butt and I wore some shorts. But you're not supposed to wear shorts in the market where the ladies are because that's disrespectful. But I'm from South Memphis, and in South Memphis, we wear shorts. I ain't know. But them little kids was like, I like that big fat lady. I'm like, you do? Because fat is looked at as you're not starving. And even in East Africa, in the Ethiopia area, they used to be telling them girls, get fat. So, because what it was, a man didn't want to feel a skinny man, a woman skinny like him. They wanted to feel a woman with a little meat on her bones. But now they're teaching them that that's not as healthy. But 50 years ago, thank you, Vanessa. 50 years ago, if you were 50 pounds overweight, like in the early 1900s, if you were 50 pounds overweight, that was not considered unhealthy. Now, we didn't have all this genetic food either. But the Rockefellers, I don't know if you all heard of Rockefellers, like the Rockefeller, the Rockettes, all of that. They decided to make a way for the future of doctors and pharmacists to be able to treat more people by, they decided to, because they were rich, take the vitamins, the minerals out of the soil, take the minerals out of the food, because if the soil don't have minerals in it, the food can't grow with minerals, making us have to take vitamins. That's why we have to take vitamins today. So unless we eat at home and cook our own food and grow our own, all that stuff. So the other point that these 58 worldwide experts got together to discuss to better identify when the excess body fat is causing harm to health. Okay, this meeting took place June 2022 through December 2024. So, and this is endocrinology and Lancet Diabetes. So obviously, if you have diabetes, you can tell some things. Like, I don't have diabetes, so, you know. But whenever there's a study or a program that I can get some free from, because I'm overweight, then you're classified as pre-diabetic just because you're overweight. Which is fine, because you'd be getting some good stuff if you go to them programs, okay? So these are some terminologies that we talked about even in the conference. The term is clinical obesity and preclinical obesity, okay? And actually they use, adipose is, well, that ain't adipose tissue. That's just some fat. But on my legs, when you look at my legs and they swing like that, that's adipose tissue. And they use the term adiposity. That's the obesity status. And so diagnosis of clinical or preclinical obesity based on objective measures of illness at that level. See, that's what they're trying to find out. And you can't say that if you are this, because until I could. I might have moved slow, but I could still move. I might have been slow. I might have been in discomfort, but I could still do it. So what they're trying to do is come up with a clinical standard for different things. And the more they keep poisoning our food, they're going to get there unless we stop eating it. And that's going to be what we have to do. Okay? So this is really, it's very technical. But when I was listening to it, I was so hyped. First of all, I was sitting in the back of the room. And when you sit in the back of the room, you can't pay attention because I'm taking selfies. I'm talking to my girl, high-fiving her up, talking to the people. I'm listening, but I'm not listening. But I'm like, look, I need to see them screens. I need these notes so I can talk about it. So as I go throughout the days, I'll read a little bit more, and I will share that with you. So now I'm going to share this definition. It says, obesity is a condition characterized by excess adiposity, with or without abnormal distribution of functions of adipose tissue. So I'm going to have to kind of, now that I'm talking about this, it's going to pop up on my YouTube, where we're going to look at these definitions, okay? All right, Denise. Hey, thank you. Okay, let me sing Denise a song. Oh, Ooh, Romeo and Juliet. Y'all know that song. Samson and Delilah. Baby, you can bet. I saw them on I think on TikTok the other day. I'm driving in your car. You turn on the radio. Y'all know that song. You're pulling me close. I just say no. I say I don't love you. But you know I'm a liar. 'Cause when we kiss, ooh, fire. So, one thing I was thinking about is talking to y'all, which I'm not going to talk to you about it tonight, but I'm going to tell you what I'm going to talk about. I was thinking about talking about how she get like that? How she get so determined and every day she on it? How she be doing all them exercises? How she not be feeling like it? How she don't not be feeling like it? See, I just gotta speak Ebonics so we can get down to the get down. How she get up all the time and go do it? How she be trying to eat and she don't be eating no chocolate? How she don't be eating no, she loves some now. What you said, some banana now laters? How she don't be eating no banana now laters in what, 2 years? 2.5 years? How she don't be eating no candy? How she don't eat no peppermint? Y'all, one time I went to church, they had a bowl of peppermint sitting in front of me for 2 hours. I said, Jesus, you got jokes, don't you? I don't be eating. How she used to be eating, I would have ate all them peppermints like that bowl, the old Debra. How she don't be doing that? I'm going to talk about that. When I get some time, when I feel like it, I'm going to talk about how she doing that. Okay? I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about that. So if y'all have some questions, shoot me your questions. Send a hooker sister with a little cash out. Y'all know I need a little change. Cause I gotta get on the bus. I gotta get on the Mid-Cumberland. Mid-Cumberland told me they need $5 per account. They need $30 a day. I gotta go to this class. How I'm gonna change my life if I don't go to the class? How, if y'all don't support me? Okay? Thank you, Beverly. Tell the people to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Come on now. Let's see. But let me tell you this, because I want you to remember this. In your weight loss journey, and I asked this question, I actually asked this question to the counselor, to the psychologist. Let me grab my bag. Who was doing the session on goal setting, and he wrote a song, and it ain't had that much rhythm to it, but it was a good song. But I'm like, we need a little, we need some, on our songs, and it was just, it was like okay, but if it was like some, we could have got with the groove. But I'm like, okay, it was okay though, but it wasn't like, it wasn't like, I gotta sing that song, okay. So I asked him, I said, is there such a thing as plateau? He said, yes. He said, plateau happens when your mind, and my coach tells me this all the time, so I'm going to use the terminology my coach uses. When you're losing weight, and when you're losing weight, and then you get to a point where you're not losing weight, your brain is trying to catch up what your body is doing. So you may go through a period where you don't lose weight, but what you have to do is increase your exercises. Do different exercises. And when I used to do it with being Weight Watchers, they would tell us, if you had a little plateau, eat a little bit more. And so I realized for me, I said, Coach, the reason that me, Debra, I lose or gain weight every single week. If I gain weight Friday, by Monday, I'm going to lose it. If I lose weight, if I gain weight Monday, by Friday, I'm going to lose something. Well, Vanessa, I've invited you to come exercise. It's gonna be September 6th. Come on out and show. And girl, we can do it. You can do it. Girl, you can just, when you're not that big, so it might take you 6 months. Get you a trainer, get my trainer to work with you. He can work with you and your daughter, baby. You'll be snatched in a minute. You good. Cause you got a lot of momentum. And you're motivated. You're self-motivated anyway, girl. You're self-motivated anyway. So with me, like I was telling my coach, I said, Coach, I was telling him this too. I said, Coach, yeah, I realized for me, every time I feel better, like at first, when I first got my wheelchair, my coach had to show me how to stand up out of it because I couldn't get up. But now, every time I exercise, when I feel good, I move better. I work harder. I can walk in the pool without help, but walking out, I need help because I'm tired. And my coach said, yeah, when you're in the pool, you're moving more. So I move. Every time my body feels better, it moves better. So essentially, I'm doing different exercises all the time. And if perchance something is hurting me when I'm in there with Coach, he'll ease up on me. And he said he was going to start doing some I wasn't listening to that part because people that talk a lot don't listen that well. Now, remember that? I know he said something. I just don't remember what he said because I wasn't really listening. But I heard him say that he was going to be doing something with me. But that's okay. When he tell me to do it, I'm going to do it. And so I want y'all to remember that. Remember those two things. And, eating your nutrition, and that is just so powerful. So really, once I eat, like Vanessa made me my food, and actually after I ate a little bit, I couldn't eat no more. So I got comfortable and I just put it down. Then I ate a little bit more because I always do that. And I'm good. I don't have to think about eating. Ain't no such thing as I'm hungry I ain't hungry. Now, if I get a little anxious, I'm going to eat that apple over there. But that's okay. It's an apple. Coach said. And I'm going to tell you something else. I know people say eat this time, that time. If I was tired and I fell asleep, and I may have brought my food in my room with me and then wake up till 12:30, I eat my food and get on that skin and still lose some weight. But my former supervisor used to say, rules are made for fools to follow. So that's why it's very important for you to understand, more than anything, number one, what's the first rule? You got to believe you can do it. You got to believe that you are worthy of this weight loss, no matter what. Number two, you got to believe you can do it. And you have to understand the components of weight loss. Moving, what you're eating, hydration, getting your minerals in, sleep, rest, stress management, and emotional management. Most people say, okay, I eat when I'm emotional eating. So what you have to do is take a weight loss class like Michelle Pettis. She has a 52-week program. She does her mind over meals. And you have to say, I'm going to learn how to deal with my emotions so that it doesn't cause me to eat. Because what Michelle says is that this is, oh man, this is so good. And I'm going to let y'all go in a minute. Give me just a minute. I'm going to tell y'all this. Man, that Michelle Pettis, baby, this is what she tell you. The only goal, the only purpose of food is hydrate, energy, and nutrition. And you can't have a relationship with food, because food can't give anything to you back. You have a relationship with yourself, and you have a relationship with someone else. I love that, because these commercials, they'll try to make you feel like you can have a relationship with food. If you're sad, you're going to eat a pint of ice cream. Where we get that from? Marketers who want to entice you to eat for any reason except hunger and energy. Okay, check this out. I was telling her that I was telling the people at church that the statistics was for 45 countries said that people who eat at the dinner table have less of a problem with obesity than those of us who don't. And what Michelle said was perfect. Let me tell you what she said. I took Miss Debra gonna take a note. Do you hear me? I'm gonna write it down, and I wrote it down in my book. Okay. This is powerful. And check this out. This is gonna help somebody tonight. She said these diseases happen in isolation. When we don't have tools to use as a family, you have an opportunity for you to get connected. How was your day today? What'd you do today? There you go. Food is the only answer to nourishment. And hunger and energy. And what she encouraged us to do is keep an emotional log. When you're feeling this way, what do you do? You know what? I sent her a text and I kept a log. It was called, because I was like, my mama don't love me. Girl, my sister was like, girl, your mama like you, all right. Stop all that crying, because I'm a middle girl. See, I got the middle girl itch gonna pop up, okay? Gonna pop up. Michelle says this too. Check this out. This is something y'all gotta know. It's not the thing. It's what you think about the thing. See? And she said, people like us, we just care a lot. And we just have to understand. And once I understood that, I literally went home to see about my mom and my dad. I had a banana, apple, and an orange on my way there. I had my 2 bottles of water. I went and got, when I got to Memphis, I went and got 2 watermelons, one for my dad and one to bring back here. I mean, I gave it to everybody who wanted some too. And I bought dinner. That's all I ate. I ain't eat no gum. I ain't eat nothing else. I ain't buy nothing else. I did what I just said and went to see about my dad. In times past, I would have stopped at the gas station store and bought $10 or $15 worth of junk food and ate it all the way to Memphis and wondered why I had to stop and take a little nap. Oh, thank you so much, Renee and Brian. I do hope that you all will send me a cash app. Miss Debra need a little cash app, or a little Venmo, or a little Zelle. Thank you so much. If I'm as beautiful as you say, hook a sister up. Mind Over Meals is going to be held on September the 9th through the 16th. It is a free retreat. Michelle going to school us on marketing and advertising. And that's going to help you in your weight loss journey. When you understand the goals of the marketers, it's just like when a guy got you. I mean, baby, let me tell you something. Keith used to call me. He used to say, he called me every day. Matter of fact, he looked for me for 3 months until he found me. And when he found me, my staff wouldn't let me talk to him at first. And then he caught me. He said, I saw you last, and I think you're beautiful. I'd love to take you to dinner. And every day every morning he would call me and hit me with the thing, hit me with the boom. And by the time we went out again, I was his, because he was hitting me with that thing. But now that I know the score, you know what I'm going to ask you to do first, dude? Cash up a sister. Can you cash up me? Because the sister want to get her hair done. I'm gonna do like them young girls. I'm gonna be like, would you like me to have a new outfit for us to go out? Can you super chat that over to me? Because it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun, okay? So when you understand the way marketers hit you and advertisers, when you understand it, then you can withstand it and you can make a better decision. Okay. Um, and that's why support group is so important. That's why a fellowship of like minds is so important. Because when they get us in isolation, that's when you're by yourself, because you ain't got no friends, because you talking about, I don't have no women friends and all men are dogs. When you think like that, then boom, they got you. You eating up something. You eating for any other reason other than food and nutrition. You drinking any other thing. You know, I ain't got nothing in this house to drink but some water. I have some hot tea, but I got water. That's all I got. I got some liquor for the people who drink. And so, but you know, you can do it. I can do it. We can do it together. So I want to thank y'all for rocking with me. Oh, check this out. I got one more sentence. When we figure out how to figure out our emotions, the desire to eat goes away. When you're highly emotional, the first thing you do is reach for something to eat. When I was sad, I just threw back in the bed and cried. Called my niece crying. And then I dried my tears and started talking because I'm a middle girl and I got lots to say. And you know, it's okay. But in times past, I would have had some peanuts. And I can't eat peanuts because she told us about peanuts. I like peanuts though. Peanuts and that Halloween candy. Whew, what you said. But Miss Debra don't eat that no more. I don't care how much I like it. I can remember how I liked it. Okay. When you figure out how to figure out your emotions, the desire to eat goes away. Don't be mindless, be conscious. That's why we call it mind over meals. So the first thing I want you to do, if you're thinking about your weight loss, you got to dream about it. Baby, take what Ella Fitzgerald said. Happy talk, keep talking, happy talk. Talk about things you like to do. You gotta have a dream. If you don't have a dream, how you gonna have a dream come true? Bow, 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 bow. Okay, what is my dream? My dream is to take archery, to join the runners club so I can volunteer at the welcome desk, to line dance, to join Corner to Corner it starts August the 27th. I need support. Please send me a donation to join the Inflight. The Inflight is 4 weeks that starts in October, sponsored by the Nashville Entrepreneurship Program. Send me some support. My dream is to set my office up. My dream is to do the field and track exercises in May. My dream is to drive to Orlando in my car, not in a rental car, unless somebody send me enough money to rent a car. But I can drive my car, nothing wrong with my car, and walk at the conference. I'll take my manual wheelchair just in case, but otherwise walk in the conference. And my dream is to think about next July, if I'm 100 pounds less than I am now. I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. Don't even get on my YouTube channel with that noise. I don't even think I'm gonna have a YouTube channel after. I'm just gonna have to. Y'all gotta watch me in pictures. I ain't saying nothing else to y'all, cause I ain't gonna know how to act. Okay. I already told Michelle if I lose 1 more pound, I'm coming to weight loss support group with an attitude. Okay. I'm like, I'm about to have an attitude up in here. Okay. If you can't dream about it, you can't be it. What you gonna do? I've been showing clothes. I'm gonna get this outfit made. When I lose all my weight, I'm going to Vietnam and have $2,000 worth of clothes made. Cause what? They will make me some custom business suits. There you go. What is your dream? You got to dream about what you want. Okay? You got to dream about what you want. I want these flyaways to lay on down. That's what I want in my hair. I've been brushing my hair all day. Okay? Dream about it. Believe you can do it. And then use your resources to help you get there. I didn't say spend all your money because you need your money for your rent and your gas. I said use your resources. Talk to your doctor. Talk to your insurance company. Look in what's happening in the community. The community center is $5. I paid that per year. And if you don't have no money like me, then you can sell them for the Spark program. You can get your stuff free. Okay? Take advantage of your resources. Lots of resources around to help you with your physical fitness. Find ways to motivate you. And when you are motivated, you can keep doing it. I don't do anything that's not pleasurable in terms of my weight loss. Now, filing my taxes, I need some help with that. I need help. I need help getting this paperwork together. Okay, but I'm working on it. I'm working on it. You got to keep your goals in mind. I got to keep that procrastination in mind. I know I need a sponsor for. I need God. That's Vanessa. Let's get a sponsor. I need a sponsor. Yes, ma'am. Okay, I'm gonna work on that. Calling all sponsors. I need a sponsor. I love that idea. I sure do. I'm working on it. Believe me, I'm working on it. I ask for it every time. I'm working on it. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all coming on. I appreciate you rocking with me. Baby, see this bed right here? I'm sitting right in it. Then lost 232 pounds right in the bed. Y'all very seldom see me. Sometimes you see me in the kitchen. Baby, I be in the bed. But I will get up and go exercise. I will get up and go get something to eat. I will get up and move about. And I will stand up and walk without my canes too. I've been walking without my cane. I leave one of them right there and one of them over there. I don't even get them. I just stand on up because I know how to. And the more I stand on up and I just walk over to my walker, I hope my coach teaches me it's soar over obstacles. He teaches me to use whatever is available. I keep my clothes. They're in the pile. I'm gonna take them to the laundry room. And I try to keep the floor as clean as I can. I can do it because I have a dream. I believe I can do it, and I take one day at a time, and I rest. And I'm gentle with myself. Don't beat yourself up. I don't care what you ate. I don't care how you did. I don't care what you're going to eat tomorrow. It's the long game. And I've actually eaten a Big Mac before and lost weight the next day. You know, I ate McDonald's. Matter of fact, when I gained them 8 pounds, I went and got me a biscuit. They told me to eat something soft. A biscuit is soft. Okay? So, but I turned around the next week I lost all that weight in a week. I lost 8 pounds in 7 days. But my coach said, because at first, last October, November, December, I lost the same 15 pounds every week and I mean, for 3 months, I didn't care. I just kept going. My coach said, after a while, my weight just going to start falling off like that. I'm like, okay, fine with me. Fine. Like Oprah said in Color Purple #1, fine with me. Okay. All I know is I'm going to keep on moving, don't stop. That's why Debra Frazier, keep on moving, don't stop. And send me a cash app and a Zelle and a Venmo. Keep on moving, don't stop. No. That's what you got to do. Keep your mind on your weight loss. Don't stress about it, though. And your weight loss on your mind. Being gentle with yourself. Knowing that this new way of phrasing this is that don't listen to people like that because he don't know what he's talking about. And you got to keep your mind on rest and peaceful thoughts. You can't be upset all the time. Hey Gambia, hey Gambia, hey Gambia. Abdul, we have a friend from college named Abdul. He's from Gambia, and Jesse Jackson over there and got him. They imprisoned him falsely. He's from Gambia. He is in Knoxville. I will never forget him as long as I live. He made a big impact on me. And so, because they had an attitude, they were always mad about something. They were just very passionate. At first time, I'm like, why is the African man talking funny? And what is he talking about? So keep on moving. Don't stop. Thank y'all for rocking with me. I appreciate y'all so much. Place that hair grease. About to give me some rest and about to prepare for tomorrow. So I'll talk to y'all later, alligators. Bye. Thank you.